Hello and welcome to day 21 of Begin Again, your 28-day yoga journey. Today's theme is Earth. So whenever you're ready, come and meet me on your mat. To begin in today's class, we'll come into Tadasana pose, Tadasana mountain pose. Arms are down alongside our sides, palms face forward, shoulders are down away from the ears, and we're grounding into both feet evenly through all four corners. Just taking a moment here before we start to get into some movement. Start to tune into the breath, deep breaths in through the nose. And a deep breath out. Inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up, overhead, gaze up. And exhale, let the arms float down back to your sides. Inhale, float them back up. And exhale, let them slowly come back down. One more time. Inhale, up. And exhale, palms come down to the sides. We'll bring the palms to touch at heart center for a moment, dipping the chin just slightly. Standing here, finding stillness. You can close the eyes or soften the gaze. For today's theme being Earth, I want you to try and notice how the earth is holding you right now in this moment and how it supports you in every single yoga posture that we get into today and all of the postures we get into anytime we get onto our mat. Just paying attention to it today and showing love and gratitude that the earth is always there to catch us when we fall. We'll take a deep breath together now, in through the nose. And you can sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale, circle the arms down, around, and up. And on the out breath, fold over the legs, bend in the knees. Inhale your halfway lift, coming to a flat back, and exhale, plant the palms, spread wide through the fingertips, step one foot back and then the other, coming into plank pose, drop the hips slightly. Inhale. And exhale, lower down completely, maybe lowering the knees first or lowering down in one straight line. Untucking the toes, press the tops of the feet into the mat, engaging in the legs so much so that the kneecaps lift. We're going to do 3 baby cobras, inhaling the heart up and the hands. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Inhale, up. Press into those feet. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, rise. Shoulders are gliding down the back here. And on the exhale, release. Curl the back toes under. Deep breath in. Lift yourself up into all fours and exhale, hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the legs a little bit, just doing whatever feels good here as we warm up into our down dog. And we'll inhale the right leg up high to the sky, keeping the hips level and squared. Right toes are pointing down towards the mat. Inhale, lift that leg a little bit higher. And exhale, bend the knee, step it through to the spot between your hands. Let the left knee lower down onto the mat gently, untucking the back toes. And inhale, circle the arms down, round, and up into our Anjaneyasana low lunge. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And if you're having a little bit of a trouble balancing, just notice how we can scissor the legs towards one another and ground into that front foot, grounding into the knee and the shin. And what are we grounding into? We're grounding into the earth. Feeling as it holds us and supports us. And don't forget your breath here. Keeping the ribs nice and closed. And on your next out breath, we'll plant the palms to frame the foot and step that right foot back to meet the left. Coming back into plank pose, shifting the weight forward. Exhale, lower down onto your belly. We'll take one cobra here, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat again. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Curl the back toes under and press yourself up into downward facing dog. This flow is a little faster paced. Inhale, left leg straight up and back, high to the sky. Left toes are pointing down towards the mat. Hips are square. Inhale, lift that foot a little bit higher. And exhale, bend the knee, step or carry the foot through to the spot between the hands. Right knee gently comes down onto the mat, untucking the toes. And inhale, arms high to the sky. Anjaneyasana, low lunge on the other side here. Squeezing those thighs towards the midline. Keeping the belly up and in. Feeling a nice stretch on the right front hip. Deep breath. On your next out breath, hands come down to frame the foot. Curl the right toes under and step that left foot back to meet the right. Plank pose again. Let the hips drop slightly, really squeezing the tummy up. And as you're ready, exhale into chaturanga, or you can always take that cobra, whatever is suiting you today. You can take a vinyasa here if you feel warmed up enough. Coming into up dog. And exhaling, we all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg straight up and back. And exhale, bend the knee. Step or carry the foot through to the spot between the hands. Keeping that left knee up, left leg strong and straight. That right knee is directly over the right ankle. And whenever you're ready, we're lifting up into high lunge. Inhale up. And exhale, relax the shoulders. Kicking out through that left heel. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Maybe bend in the front knee a little bit more. And as you're ready, we'll drop the right arm down to our sides and reach energetically out through these left fingertips over to the right side of the room. Getting a nice long side body stretch in our left side body. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Step it back, vinyasa, cobra here. We're all meeting in down dog. Inhale the left leg straight up and back, high to the sky. And exhale, bend the knee, step or carry through. Setting ourselves up for that high lunge on the other side here, making sure that left knee is directly over the left ankle, kicking out through that right back heel. Inhale the arms up. And on your exhale, relax the shoulders down. Maybe bend in that front knee a little bit more. Squeezing everything towards the midline to keep our balance. As you're ready, drop the left arm down along your sides and reach through the right fingertips over to the left side of the room. Feel that opening through the right side. Maybe bend a little deeper in that left knee. Deep breath here. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands come down to frame the foot. Step it back. Vinyasa or cobra, wherever you are, respecting where you are today. And just remembering what's beneath our feet, beneath our hands, in our down dog. In our last real tough pose here, we're gonna shift our weight from down dog into forward. And we can come down onto our knees here if you like. Maybe lower down onto your stomach completely. And we're going to set up for forearm plank, making sure our shoulders are directly over our elbows. And you can take the palms to touch here in prayer. You can clasp the fingers. Whatever is comfortable for you. You can also just keep the palms flat. Whatever you feel most comfortable in. Curling the back toes under. Engage in the core. Lift your hips up. Keeping that alignment here. Lowering the hips a little more than you'd like. Kicking out through the back heels. Take a few deep breaths in this pose. Forearm plank is so good for our core muscles and our shoulders. And if you got the shakes, I do too. Two more full deep breaths here. And on your next exhale, lower completely. Untuck the back toes. And while we're here with the elbows directly under the shoulders, you can flatten the palms if they aren't already. Coming into Sphinx pose. Shoulders are down the back, gazing forward to the front of the room. Feeling this back bend, heart opener. When you're ready, release that, coming up into an all fours position, bringing the knees to touch, and our seat back to our heels, letting our forehead rest on the mat here. Maybe take diamond arms with the first finger and thumb touching. Feeling how the earth is holding you here and just supporting you in this Balasana child's pose. And as you're ready, gently press yourself up. Coming onto your booty here, extending the legs out in front of you, and lowering down onto your back completely. completely. And if you look at the screen, you can see my dog Jinx. She's accompanying us today. And you can bring one knee into the chest and then the other, giving yourself a hug. And maybe rock gently side to side. And you can take happy baby if you'd like, widening the feet out, grabbing hold of them, or maybe just the ankles, energetically pressing the shins away while using the hands to pull the feet towards the midline. And when you're ready to release that, you can extend both legs down along the mat, adjusting the shoulders as you need to. Palms can face up, let the feet fall away from one another. And you can close the eyes. Softening the muscles in the face. The spot between your brow, the jaw. And you can let the breath go. And just notice again how your body feels just laying here on the earth. And as you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. And you can just come up onto your side, onto your right side, bringing the knees into the chest, coming into this fetal position, using your right forearm as a pillow, keeping the eyes closed. And gently pressing yourself up into a comfortable seat. Bringing the palms to touch at heart center and having a slight dip in the chin. You can start to blink the eyes open, coming back into the room. Thank you so much for practicing with me today for day 21, and Jinx, thanks you too. I hope to see you tomorrow for day 22, and from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked today's class, please give this video a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to my channel so you get notified every time I post a new upload and a new class. And if you'd like to support me further, you can go to the link in the drop box below, and you can buy me a coffee and Sonia here a doggy cookie. From my heart to yours, namaste.